There's not been an announcement either regarding any technical issues.
Okay. Nothing. Yeah, I see. Oh, second game of the series. We have a double Seraphim match with Blast in the west and Robo in the east.
Stream in Discord, please.
Ah, sorry.
Thank you.
I forgot it reset. Nice blue lines at the edge of the map. Not sure why that's the case. Sadly, it's a Sarah mirror matchup, but speed up the start a tiny bit. Because, I mean, I already talked about this map earlier. I'm not gonna ever say everything. I'm just curious whether both of them will go for Transport Rush this time, because the last opening was very... I mean, we did really get to see the map being played much in the last game, because of some certain ACU move that wasn't optimal, I would say. But maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe Storm knew what he was doing, and he just got very unlucky. Let's see if any of them... it's
No,
very
not stalling.
similar. I mean, it's kind of too early. If you stop before minute 2, you've really fucked something up.
No comment.
Big difference, Blast is rushing the Hydro faster, while Robo is rushing these two back mixes faster.
Another
And
tank and scout out from Robo. Too early for a tank.
I actually think that's quite like this air factory. He's not going to be able to build air units because he doesn't have the E, because he didn't build a Hydro. I mean, he's gonna get some E from these 3 groups, but he oh, I lied. I guess just these 2 engineers reclaiming at the perfect time, and these 3 groups aren't broken. I guess he went around them, so this already reclaimed 600 E, 700 E, and I guess these are quite dense. Because normally just attack moving like this, not from a factory, just doesn't give you that much E. Because your engineers are stupid, but I guess it kind of works fine. This guy already got 1000 E. Okay, that's nice. I guess I didn't know what I was talking about. He scouts the transport, but he's focused on killing this air scout. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe he queued the transports up after killing the air scout, so it's possible he still has it locked. And I hope that's the case, because if you do something like this, well, I guess he went inti trans instead of trans inti. They're both gonna
Both
drop the
players
islands again.
going for islands.
I think what you said about dropping here and then here makes more sense. Because if you just drop your first 3 engineers here, make the maxes and then a factory, and send your first units here, you deny this expansion from this engineer, which is very important. And the islands is most likely not going to get denied anyway. Although, again, the island has quite a lot of reclaim. Engineer from Blast is a lot faster to get to this 4max expansion than it is for Robogear. No tech 2 maxes. Okay, one is just started from Robo. He also rushes the factory before the maxes. Robo is playing it quite safe, and I almost think too safe. Blast is definitely ads from the start, because, I mean, his mass income is quite a bit better. So is his reclaim amount. Like, his engineers faster to these maxes, his transport was a bit faster. His ACU moved out faster. He has this factory here, although Robo did walk an engineer here, actually, I just noticed. So I guess he's got that going for him. I guess Blast decided to build this factory while the engineer from Robo decided to not do that and walk here. Wow, Robo. Okay, never mind. We're gonna see a completely different game. He's not gonna go walk here at all with his ASU. He is just gonna go for this position, which is also possible. It's just not the natural way to do it. Well, I guess it's not that weird. It's quite. I guess both kind of work. But this location, this 3max location, is slightly closer to this base than this, I believe. A nice raid from Robo. Let's slow it down. Because the start is
If only
over.
those were Mantis, the factory could be built.
True. Unironically, that would be great because there's the closest engineers all the way over here.
This is why I just like Cybran. 1, Beetles, 2, Mantis.
I mean, it's unironically one of those things where like the one build power Mantis is actually super useful. Yeah, to build unfinished buildings like that. Blast needs to be a bit careful here. I mean, there's not that many units, but I'm pretty sure he's not expecting this ASU to show. Oh my god,
No.
that's slow POV. Overflowing both mass and E. where's the T2 Maxes, man? Where are they?
He's doing the T1 Max only BO.
Oh, please fix it. He's also floating a lot.
Blast did drop the bottom right though to finish his fac with NGs. He sent a transport with NGs there.
Okay. So now Blast realized there's an ASU. There's more than enough units, so Robo can just walk here and kill everything. While keeping his own expansion here, so this is actually good for Robo. Blast sent most of his units here. That's a nice drop incoming. Blast did take the time to drop this plateau here. Oh, Robo didn't, so he has got that as an advantage. He's gonna go for an aggressive drop on the island, but usually people make some units on the islands, which makes sense.
Only a couple of tanks there currently. You can kill a couple of mechs.
Yeah, but there's not that many in the transport anyway. I guess he can be annoying with it. Robo can just rebuild on this because they're both Seraphim. Let's see. There's 2 Tech 2 Maxes, about basically 3 from Robo versus. Okay, Blast just rushed one. Is he still floating mass? Yep, he is. Please make some more. Oh my god. This really is the slow POV. He's not reclaiming these trees either. Let's look at.
He doesn't need it.
Let's look at these engineers from Robo. 1k mass reclaimed in 4000 E. And this guy also has 1k mass reclaimed. But that's just the trees. Well, I guess there are a few rocks here that one of them got. But aside from that, there's these three groups. And a bit of rocks. Like, this guy's on 500 from the rocks. So he's up 1.5k mass just on reclaiming the trees. Even though nothing shows up. Like, that is why people undervalue tree groups a lot. Or just trees in general. Especially if you have dense groups like this, man. They can be so valuable. Yeah, that's exactly 6.3k compared to 7.7. So that's exactly this mass. What he's up? I like the standard PDAA radar, easy. I'm not quite sure if it's worth to build that much though. I like the radar and AA, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean you could put a shield and a TML on the late game, maybe an RT.
I'm not quite sure. I don't remember how late game on this map looks like. I'm not quite sure if I've ever seen it, because an RT only really is in range of this expansion.
I've seen one late game on this between Tex and Swoggle that just resolved of Lawyers versus Titans.
Yeah, but those aren't exactly
Everywhere.
the late game experts that you It isn't
So
exactly
you're
a
aiming for a Wasser
Nexus
and a
versus
Wasser
Judy
action.
game here. And a Wasser. The fuck? So there's a gun for Blast, and Robo doesn't. So Robo actually needs to evac ASAP. There's a lot of factories set up there from Blast. Robo is on a way more mass income. Just because he's been ecoing better. He's on 7 maxes compared to 4. Well, he just finished the next one. 5 from Blast.
E2 air out for Blast.
True. There's a few monkey fights. This is good for Robogear because he has all his factories here, so he should get the reclaim. But then again, this kind of trading blows. This fight was great for Blast. Captured this expansion back. I think Robo is nice air staging. I think Robo is happy with that. He denied 3 maxes from Blast and stole them from himself. He forced a gun and he got away without making their own gun. It's another 800 mass just to get your own maxes back. This is good though. I think it's close. I think the tanks are a bit too spread out from Blast, but he might be able to kill this entire expansion. Depends if Robo shift G's all his units behind the factory. Well, maybe he still wins the fight anyway. No, I think he will lose the position. Still too many tanks left. I guess this killed all the maxes, but it's not the factory, so it's not nowhere near as damaging. Wait, these were tech 2! Wow, that's insane! There's a decent chance one of these was upgrading as well. That's a great raid, man. Especially killing that tech 2 max. Even without killing the tech 2 max, it was pretty good. He's gonna drop this max as well, I assume. Or at the back here, one of the two. This gets very far in as well though. Kinda waiting it to be just like one gunship to clean up some mess. I mean, it's kinda stagnated a bit, I feel. Like the raids just happened. I mean, he's kinda just pushing in, but can't really get much done. Everything is dead anyway. I really like this radar where it shows you the drop, but the intel range is too small to react to the drop. Well, I guess if the drop goes here, he could have right-clicked and killed it, right? But if the drop came for this, then there would be no possible reaction. Dude, these tanks! What?
Gad. They're going on an adventure.
I mean, Robo had way more income a bit ago, but then these drops and these raids from Blast just... Now it's...
Blast utilised the units. That's not allowed.
He ran around. He did the go around move, man. I don't think this lands because of the cliff.
No, one tank will survive.
It didn't even kill the radar. Nice. And the engineer as well. Nice crash damage. Nice present there. He's gonna kill another max. These weren't dropped in the right location. Another great drop. This was capped as well, so this is another 15 mass income gone. And Robogear is still in the lead, mass income wise. He has lost these mixes as well. These are all unbuilt. And he's still at. Well, I guess these are unbuilt from Blast as well, to equalize it. So there's just tech to air and lands from both of them. It's exactly the same from Robo. I mean, their incomes are not high enough to go for a tech free land at this point. I hope someone will do an SU drop. To be honest, I think SU drops can work on this map because it's kind of low eco, and it's so That means it's just dropping your ASU around can get so much value in moments like this. That's a very nice tech to radar as well. Like if you just have a tech to transport for ASU, just drop it somewhere here. I mean, depends where Robo's ASU is. He's just chilling here. He's gotting he is gotting the nano, as they say in English. Classic me, I'm like he's nano, he got nano, he's gotting nano. Yes, combine the two, that will improve it. So that's gonna be an uncounterable push for a bit. There's only attack 1 here from Blast, I think. In general, are there any Ilshis? He's going for Yenzines. Which, the thing is, there's no water gameplay on this map, which I think is kinda unfortunate. Like the fact that you can, every single bit of water on the map is blocked by cliffs.
Yeah, if you could raid the islands via hover.
Yeah, like the fact that there aren't even like one passageway here and like one here and like one here or something and one here. Just that alone would, I feel, would make it a lot more dynamic.
Rogue gunship in the top right, he's going for the radar and mechs.
That's so, but that is actually 500 mass, by the way, this single gunship. That stuff is expensive because it's a Serra gunship. If it's UEF gunship, this would have been a lot better.
If it claims the mech though, that's 800 mass mechs.
If it was a UEF gunship, he could have done this while dropping an engineer to reclaim it.
Or carrying a mech marine.
Insane.
For the extra DPS. I still want to see that. I want mech marines on T2 gunships.
They can?
Yeah, but in like a tournament game to make it worthwhile. More DPS for a snipe or something. Yeah,
it's too annoying for it to be good.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of effort. This gunship should have killed the engineers, man. He just rebuilds this. This is not even efficient at this point. Nice 10 HP it lived on. Robo is down a lot of mass income at this point. Wow, that's why there was a Yenzin drop here. I missed. These drops from Blast have done a lot of damage. How many maxes? 2 dead tech, 2 maxes. It's gonna be a turret,
yeah.
man. This is brutal.
Down to 55 income currently and soon to be less.
Yes, there's 30 Ilshis versus 5 Ilshis and 11 Yenzins. Like the standing army of Robogear is like, let's do a mass comparison. 10k mass from Blast versus 14k. However, that 14k is, aside from being more mass, is literally stronger because mass to mass Ilshis are better than the Yenzins and the Tech 1 army. Like in a straight up fight, that 14k mass could kill like 20k mass of the quality of units from Blast. But it's not even that, it's less than the 14k. So he also has the gun nano ACU. And well, Blast is a coward. So I mean, he can do a big push onto this. Although, here's the thing, at this, like, Ilshis are slow. You have to realize that. That is the reason why you might want to build Yenzins. Well, that's... I'm not quite sure about this. It's very optimistic.
The Yenzins in the bottom right are still alive.
Oh no.
He dropped 2 Ilshis and didn't track the Yenzins.
I have, a lot of the time, I have people ask me, why build Yenzins in this case instead of Ilshis? This is why. This is exactly why. They're so much more maneuverable that you can just, even if you have a better army, the Yenzins just do more. Like, they just ran through here, they raided the entire island.
Look at the top left island though. It's just been counter-dropped.
Okay, that's good. But that was really needed. Robo really needed to do some counter damage.
Gunships are up there though, and so's a PD, so I don't know if all the mexes are going to go down.
I really wish... Nice factories there. I really wish Robo would drop some engineers here for more factories. Blast is going to try to kill Robo here with some Shift G with all the units. It's not going to work though. He has nano and gun. And all this backup. Robo actually should charge in right now. Like, this is... It's not that much. It's 12 Vilshies. You got Nano. You use so much E to OC as well. 4 pigeons. He has no radar though. For some, this really needs to, nice AA. Wow, that can't be good. Please don't do that. That's such a mass waste. But he needs to tech to radar. He needs to drop engineers here and just grab all the reclaim and just do a big fucking push.
Drop at the bottom, just being cleaned up.
Like he has 6 flag with that as well. How do you stop this as blast? I don't think you can.
No.
There's no air to stop it with. He's going tech 3 land. Eventually sniper bots will somehow be able to do something against it, but aside from like a few PDs, like he's completely abandoning this position, but Robo is still kiting away. Like Robo is just not aggressive enough. Well, he's no intel. So I kind of understand why he's being afraid, because he has no intel, but then fix the intel. There we go, tech to radar finally. There's the engineer drop I was talking about. Which was very important. But both islands are completely decimated. I guess this makes lift. These 3 are just patrolling what they killed. They got like 3k mass kills in total. I like that there's some gunships being made by Robo, even though he doesn't have air. You can still use them properly like this. You don't need air control to use them like that. So mass income wise, it's almost even again. No one is really stalling. Robo is gonna get a lot of reclaim here. He's also gonna kill a lot of production. So reclaim wise, 20k from blasts, 25k from Robo, and it should increase further to his advantage. Is he going to tech up at all? Is the real question. Because blast should be, yeah, he has T3 land right now. But Robo still didn't manage to kill this off, man. He has to tech to radar. He sees there's no enemy units. I really like this random PD here for some reason. That's not good airfight for Robo. I think he has way less ins. There was no reason for him to fight here. Unless he thinks he has more. But I would really doubt he thinks he has more. Yeah, he's running away. Like, the thing is, maybe it was an accidental airfight and he didn't realize it in time, but it's one of those fights where even if you win it, it's never a good fight because your opponent has control over this portion of the map, so they will just get the reclaim. There goes the epic PD. Built a factory. Well, he has one there. I mean, the thing is, Robo can still just push. Well, he just doesn't have intel. He can't push as long as he doesn't have intel. You don't know how scary this army is, but he has 20 ill sheets, 7 flags, so air is relevant. Plus he has got 2k E overflow and enough storage to just continuously OC things. Like, there's 2 items, so that's not enough to not get OC'd.
Pico advises hopefully the issues should be fixed.
It's still 80 each, the eco, man. I really don't like how indecisive Robogear is about pushing through here when he had such a big opportunity. Now, like, Blast sends most of his army across the map, which means there's no army here. Although he just lets this one engineer build all the PDs, and it's already like they already got 500 mass killed, man. This is the moment, by the way, why you always need attack to transports in games like this. He has attack to air. He could just hop on it. Doesn't matter if he doesn't have air. He has so much flak, right? You just put your attack to transport here, go in it. If the air moves in, by the way, this is a misclick, I hope. I don't think this is a good mass investment. Like, you can just do an emergency drop, and if he commits, all the intis die to the flak, right? Doesn't matter if they kill the transport, you just make a new one. And then you just move over here and drop your SU here and just kill this army with your SU. Like, you really need track to transports for situations like this, for that flexibility. Okay, he has T3 land by himself now, and this should in theory be a mass donation, although he has no intel, I assume. Although it's a lot, 11 Ilshis, 7 Yenzins, and 2 Autumns. But it's not a concentrated army, like half... He loses a part of the army while half isn't shooting. Like, he already lost 4 or 5 Yenzins. Yeah, like now he's turning around because he realized he can't push. Maybe he can, but he doesn't know that, and the risk of a mass donation is too high. This is a nice drop. Never mind. Oh, he almost fucked it up. Robo, does he have a T3 max? I wonder. No, this is the one T3 max. Don't drop it. Oh
no!
Thank God. I love how Blast didn't even know that, by the way. This drop scouted the T3 max.
So games seem to be hostable and joinable again.
That's good. We're so lucky we had the time to watch these replays for that.
Yes.
Like, holy
I've advised
shit.
Wreck and Blast to wait. Yep, spoiler, sorry folks. Deal with it.
GG. Sorry, was that the question?
Was what a question?
What you just said. I guess not. Never mind then.
Statement.
No.
Ooh,
It's
nothing.
gonna overshoot. Not enough. I thought
Too
maybe
much AA.
Cliff would fuck it up. So, Blast is actually losing this time, even though he's getting the map control back, but he has 2 Tech 3 maxes. And he doesn't have any. So now the roles from the Twin Rivers game are reversed. He does have 20 Autumns though, compared to 5, but there's a lot of Ilshis. Okay, here's the... He needs 200 more mass for max threat, nice one. These are some pretty big mass fields though, and depending on who gets it. This is a very good catch though. That's expensive. You try to drop in the water, man. Like catches like that's... How expensive is an Autumn? 840, so that's like 2500 mass. Plus the transport. It's close to 3k mass, that drop, that failed. I like this. But what I would like more, I think...
With one Sam.
Okay, he has 3 Tech 3 maxes now. I think he should just commit on more Tech 3 maxes. Get some better adjacency and then just go T3 air.
Often drop to the top left.
Yes, that's... Should be a good drop. Although, I think, like, when he gets, like, 3 more Tech 3 maxes like these, he needs a Tech 3 pigeon and he needs an Omni. Oh. Die, walls. It's definitely worth it. Although if this one engineer survives, it's so good for Blast. This is not a good fight though, it's just Ilshis against Autumns. And this is scary looking as well. He should...
There's a gun and nano ACU against
Okay,
that,
he
though.
did kill the engineer, so this has been very good. I know it's a gun nano ACU, but you know, you can still die if you don't have a supporting army. I know from experience, trust me. I really want to see T3 Air soon. He has quite some ins. How much does blood? It's kind of similar.
Can I request we speed up this replay to try and get back into normal games times, as we
I will
are
put
now
it on
waiting.
+4. You can tell them to start the first next game. If they somehow, I mean, they shouldn't wait for this replay, and then we can just watch the first replay, and they should wait first the second game, considering we're speeding it up, so we will catch up. Do it like that. Because I don't want to. This is a good game, man. Like.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I've advised them to do that. They will begin their first round.
I don't want to speed this game up. This is so sad, man. I guess this never dies. To air that is. I guess it can't die to land. So Blast's catching up. He's making his own T3 maxes by the looks of things, and he just has more Tech 2s. Yeah, this entire expansion is Tech 2. Well, it's lacking for Robo. The thing is, Robo just has so few maxes out on the map. He has 3 Tech 1 maxes here, and then these are the rest of his maxes. Like, he's just... He has T3 maxes, 5 of them in fact, but he needs to get back onto the map at some point, at least on the island. Another drop that happens there. Like, at the very least he needs to... wow, that's unfortunate timing. Because as long as he is air, he can defend the islands, and he's down on land, so it's very hard to get control of that or this back. I really think, again, he should use his ACU more. There's no Tech 3 air, so just hop into a transport and drop here, man. Oh, see all those ultims. ACUs crush ultims. As long as you got an army to support it.
And OC.
Yes, but he does have the OC, luckily. There's his first D3 PG. Like, he can't... He just makes one. That's not gonna work. Like, if his ACU, well, his ACU is fighting this, but there's nothing to... Bruh. Okay, Robo is kinda fucking up now, I feel. He has 30k mass in army. Versus, this is less than 30k from Blast. Like, Blast is... The army, like, Blast has more army, but that's because, like, his reinforcements time is a lot higher, right? So, if you take that into account, then the... then the units that are actually fighting it's the same number of units, should be of the same mass value. So Robo should be able to get these fights, especially with his ACU. So now Blast is actually higher. Let's look higher on mass income. Let's look at the reclaim. What? They are 50 mass difference. It's 40k 5 and 80 versus 40k 5 and 30. Bruh, you fucking kidding me? How does that even happen, man? I mean, Robo will now catch up a bit, or get ahead a bit because of this, of his killed Tech 3 max. That's also the reason why Blast is ahead on income. He tried to make this, but the cliff is too high, man. I'm not sure if a T3RT can shoot at that as well. It's an attack move, but it's an idiot. Oh, did it? Nice. Honestly, I mean, Robo should have realized this and contracated. Oh! Almost the vet. Am I missing important fights while watching this one RT? Probably.
There's been no drops anywhere. The ACU's making a push.
Yeah. Again, no engineers to follow up this push. Well, there are some, but they're too far behind. I think that's a very common display. This is also very bad arming information. This is so bad for Robo. No mobile shields either, by the way. Like a single mobile shield could have made him win that fight instead of an Autumn. But
How are we doing on air numbers? What's the difference? I won't lie, I have a feeling this is going to come down to strats or gunship spam or something like that.
Versus... So, Robo actually had more air, which I did expect for quite a bit. There is T3 air transition though from Blast. There's one for Robo as well, never mind. He doesn't have quite nice adjacency, but this is very sad. Tech 1 factory adjacent to a Tech 3 max. I don't want to see that happen. I guess the Tech 1 bombers killed these Autumns. But like this reclaim has been here for like 3 minutes at this point. He's just too slow grabbing it, in my opinion. Like that's really important to grab the reclaim to put it into T3 maxes. Because he can just still get more eco. Although this is his only upgradable max right now, but this can be a new T3 max. It was killed, but he just needs to remake it. I feel like there's gonna be big like he needs to defend his bombers. Like that's actually a lot of bombers he should be able to do a lot of damage with. Like, he's scared. I think this is a very common occurrence in this series, where Robo actually has an opportunity to do a lot more than he thinks, but he's too scared to engage properly. He could have, like, his intis not daring to go here for makes no sense, right? Like, it was just Tech 1 bombers, but that was 3k mass of Tech 1 bombers. Well, 2.5k mass of Tech 1 bombers, and it's worth something. It's like 15 seconds of income you just throw away, and maybe he could have killed some air for this as well. Blast getting this island though is really bad. Like, the issue with this map is if you lose map control, make T3 maxes, sure you can be on the same income, but when you run out of T3 maxes to upgrade, what do you do then? Like you have to do something.
Rasboys.
Like, what you can do is just have some Tech 2 engineers and slowly expand out on the map, and just everywhere you expand, you make just defenses so it can't be raided, and then you just keep on advancing and keep on making more T3 maxes like that, which unironically can be a way to play the game. He just needs to get control over this, I'd say. Like, that's 6 more T3 maxes in total. And he needs an Omni. He lost this location. Like, Blast is very slowly but surely whittling him down. Like, is there an enemy army here? Who knows? It's a mystery. Let's see. There is not, so this is a good attack, but he didn't know that. There might have been a hidden enemy army. Nice one. You know what would have been funny? If you dropped here and you would get the bug where you drop on the water and your ACU explodes. That would have been so sad, man. Nice engineers. Maybe a bit too many. It's not even a migration, it's just a swarm at this point. Okay, there is the Omni, thank god. So now he sees... I don't quite like that he made it this far to back, man. Because you don't see the enemy base. If you make it here, you see everything except for this island. And if your Omni is here and it dies, then you've almost already lost. So I guess this died early to the raid, but... don't worry, Terraria, I know how long the replay is. But we're here to watch some good games, and we're not here to skip past the good games. Sniper bot. Sniper! Although I will stop talking for a bit because I have to order some food. wait a second. Let me try to quickly do that.
Do you want bomber spam?
Your mama is a Tech 1 bomber. Got him.
Oh no, whatever will I do? I have been insulted.
Now that's a first. Oh, I hear oh, nice! Oh, I fucking came a bit. Holy shit. That's so satisfying, man. I love you, Blast. Thank you for that. Oh, that was so good, man. Next, please. Oh. A small 3k mass skills. He has a ESF, by the way, Robo that is. Next. Next. Ah, just running away. It's probably gonna go. I mean, 2 strat bombs, 3k mass skills. That's pretty good. Okay, that was unfortunate. And it's gonna go down. And the other one died as well, but he will win the air fight. Although that was a very unfortunate turn. He gets both the Shred Rex as well. So it's not bad at all.
Oh, Robogear's just started a chicken.
That's bad. I disagree with that completely. He doesn't have the mass for that, man. Oh, I know why I started to lag. Twitch is being dumb and it keeps auto-pausing the stream for some reason. So I'm watching the own stream while streaming it. It's ruining the FPS.
Take.
Okay, so yeah, the chicken I don't see work at all. Like maybe he saved up 5 billion mass. Nah, it's already gone. Like he built it 1/3, but like this is more important than the chicken, man. Like these Tech 1 bombers also are not doing much. Okay, they actually did something there. They sniped the flag. Like, but it's way more important that he just. I mean, he's getting this reclaim field. He should be able to get this reclaim field, even though Blast dropped there. Airwise, 15 ASF and 90 inties versus 20. It's very even. Very soon Blast will be ahead because of that. Because ASF will be useful for longer. Also, dudes, that's so many engineers. One engineer is minus 18 per second. If he has 10 Tech 3 engineers, that spends all the mass he is making. And he has all the factories as well. And he has more than 10 Tech 3 engineers, plus all the Tech 1 engineers. That's such a mass waste, man. You can control KDs. 3.5k mass.
One v one tips with farms.
Thank you. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a 1v1 tip. If you do that shit in team games, then you're an idiot as well. No, Blast starts his chicken, which I mean, if it's a reactionary chicken, it's like he invests in it later, so it's always better. Still 240 mass, I guess it's kind of close. Still though, I would have liked some more eco. Kappa. Although I guess it's too risky to make this T3 Maxes for him. Although his own island is still not taken. Well, maybe it goes raided again while I wasn't looking. This is also sad adjacency. But yeah, he's just gonna spam chickens now, both of them. I mean, there's so much reclaim here. He really needs to drop that shit. There's the next threat. That's whiffed pretty badly. No. Well, that's. Okay. This is great. Blast is gonna win it. Well, for Blast is great. He should be able to win this because he caught all the ASF from behind. It looks like the numbers are even, but that's because Robo has a lot more inties than Blast. Yeah, he completely crushes his air fights. And with that, the chicken shouldn't be able to do anything. Like, there's 5 flags. There's no T3 MAA. Well, that's true. This army has a bit of flag, but no T3 MAA is really bad situation. There's no shields either. This game seems kind of a done deal at this point, to be honest. Not completely, but well, it's not a done deal, but it looks worse and worse for Robo. Nice TML, man. I wonder if it will hit these cliffs. It already has 4k mass kills, never mind then. What? Bruh. Bruh. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, him not killing this last pigeon? Okay, there we go. I guess he passed the air. Oh my god, that's too fucked. At least he has so much build power he can instantly remake one. But now, I mean, Mass Income dropped. He also lost another T3 max. I'm so scared for this though. Like, he can't engage. He doesn't have a support army. 3 autumns. There, like, is the chicken from last year? No, it isn't. It's still being worked on. But it doesn't matter because the T3 air will just kill this. The moment he pushes into here, all the autumns swarm it. The autumns are almost enough to kill this. I'm not quite okay, he's making LotS. I disagree with that. I think this is the perfect opportunity to make some strats, because there's no T3 MAA. I like how that one Team D is forcing a giant line of Team D. That makes sense. Nice ASF. Very cool. Bruh. I guess that's the way to win air back. Or to lose air if you're blast?
Just trading either side.
There is another ACU drop, which can be useful, but he should have done it so much sooner, man. There's the new Omni. I mean, at this point... I mean, he loses this fight as well. The chicken is slowly pushing, but the counter chicken is there. So now it needs to turn tail and run. Honestly, this fight is an overextension from Blast. Mostly because of the ACU. 26k mass kills versus a virgin 624 mass kills. Although he should be able to grab quite some of that replay. But this is game over almost. I mean, I've said that a few times before. But I wonder if this the second chicken didn't finish because of the TMLs, I believe. Nice hook. Which one of these is the traitor? Nice micro. He's running away. How did he shoot that one, man? Not us. There we go. 3.5k mass kills. GG. You know what Sarah needs? You need the Sarah T3RT to be able to shoot these across the map. The moment they land, they spawn one of these. and then you can micro it. Oh, that would be so dumb. I feel like I should speed this up now. We've been here for long enough. It's just a very slow grind into killing Robo. But he doesn't have air, he lost his T4. He will have the second T4 ready in time to defend against this. But he will be on just his main base. If he had like a hidden nuke where he like nuked this main base entirely, maybe he has a chance, but other than that, not really. There's the next chicken. He's making a turret, I guess. Second one. Is this only the second one? Nah, there's another one here. I was about to say, what did LotS spend his mass on? I mean, he's. Oh wait, it's all gone? Okay, these. Ah, it took 2 engineers. Yeah, they claimed it fast. Nice sentence, but Patrick is not going to go return to FAF. At least the chances of that are like
Patrick's currently playing real life FAF.
In the 1%. If only he was, he would be having some fun. Oh, I sniped the Tech 2 Max, baby! Die, PD. So there's a double chicken push. Well, both sides have a chicken each. But, I mean, the longer this goes on, it's just not gonna be good for Robo. T3 mass traps, man! My man is desperate. That's for sure. There's a third chicken though. Funnily enough, at this point, no, the mess is too bad. Blast is now making T2 maxes, Tech 2 maxes everywhere else. I was about to say, I mean, at this point, there's no reason for Robo to be here with an army and here. He can just stay in his main base because he has nothing here to begin with. He is just down to this in this one island, and that's it. I mean, he did kill those sniper bots, but I don't think it was mass efficient, to be honest. I already got a vet chicken, didn't realize you only need 13k mass to get a vet.
It's looking fairly dire for Robogear.
A bit, one might say. He's finally decided to build mobile shields. But I think it's a bit too late for that. Here's the big push. There's 2 chickens actually. Let's slow it down a bit for this push. Oh, this crater! It's not helping him out much. What are the army sizes? Let's see. There's 75k and 85k versus 62 and 66. So the army sizes aren't that much difference. The thing is, like, these are the times when you can win. Like, Robo can win one of these battles with better micro, because the army sizes aren't that much difference. But it's just that there's no reason for Blast to commit. Like, he's just choking Robogear out, right? He just needs to keep making chickens and sending new ones over. There's gonna be 3 soon.
Reckon Blast will soon begin their second game.
GG. I know this one is almost over. 1 hour.
I'm thinking I'll let them just keep playing and then we'll catch up on the series after.
I think with the 3rd chicken, this push is gonna be unstoppable. I love these bombers. He's been making them the entire game, man. Don't think they've been too efficient. There's the air fight. I mean, it's a massive advantage. There's a Nota attack with it as well. I wonder what they are gonna go for. I love how he goes. Okay, he wins this fight. Plus, he's winning this fight because it's 3 versus 2 chickens. Plus, there's the Nota acid attack. Yikes.
Yikes.
Pop. And okay, he only lost this 1 chicken. And Blast actually gets a better micro there as well. Throw bombers and go for it. Dude, he's not even in the water. Okay, so Blast wins that